Now we will look at the tools HR uses to plan for and support future staffing requirements. Forecasting tells us what roles we will require, but these tools help us identify who might fill them. Beyond hiring externally, HR has a number of forward-looking strategies that help us grow internal talent, create promotion pathways, and anticipate organizational changes. Today, we will dig into 5 of the most common tools: job bidding, succession planning, dual career ladders, replacement charting, and turnover forecasting. Each of these play a critical role in building a healthy and sustainable workforce. Let's start with job bidding. Job bidding gives employees a formal way to express interest in a future position even before that job becomes available. When HR or a supervisor knows an employee wants to grow in a particular direction, we can intentionally support them, whether through stretch assignments, skill development, or shadowing opportunities. So when the position eventually opens, the employee is not only interested but prepared. This strengthens internal mobility, increases engagement, and helps organizations retain strong performers by showing them there is a clear path forward. Succession planning is one of the most strategic responsibilities in HR. Here, we identify employees who show promise for future leadership or mission-critical roles and begin preparing them well in advance, typically 1 to 5 years out. Once we know who these high-potential employees are, we intentionally outline the experiences, training, and educational steps they will need in order to be ready. Succession planning isn't just about filling leadership gaps. It's also about giving employees a sense of direction and helping them envision what their long-term future could look like inside the organization. That's where career pathing comes in, providing employees with a scaffolded roadmap for growth. Not everyone wants to be a manager, and that's completely valid. A dual career ladder gives employees an alternative path to advancement that honors deep technical expertise rather than leadership responsibilities. In these systems, employees can grow by mastering specialized skills across multiple domains, allowing them to advance without ever managing people. This is especially important in industries like engineering, research, and medicine, where technical excellence is critical. Dual career ladders help organizations hold on to incredibly talented people who may not be interested in traditional managerial paths, but still deserve opportunities to grow, contribute, and be recognized. Replacement charting gives leaders a clear visual snapshot of where employees stand in terms of future opportunities. Employees may be fully ready for promotion today. They may be promising but still developing. They may be strong contributors who are best suited to remain in their current role, or they may fall into a category where we expect turnover due to retirement, transfer, performance, or other factors. This tool allows HR to be proactive rather than reactive. It helps us identify potential talent gaps, plan for succession, and ensure we are not caught off guard when transitions occur. It is also incredibly valuable when creating development plans or determining where to invest training resources. Turnover forecasting asks another critical question: who may leave the organization and why? Turnover is one of the most expensive challenges in HR, so understanding the patterns behind it is essential. Many people assume turnover comes down to pay or job satisfaction alone, but the reality is far more nuanced. Research shows employees often leave when their work becomes overly simple or monotonous, not necessarily when it's challenging. To gain deeper insight, HR uses tools like exit interviews, post-exit surveys, focus groups, and predictive surveys to identify both risk factors and motivators. This helps us improve retention strategies, refine job design, and reduce unnecessary turnover. And remember, not all turnover is bad, especially during periods of restructuring or realignment. The key is understanding whether turnover is voluntary, avoidable, or strategically aligned with the organization's goals. Job bidding, succession planning, dual career ladders, replacement charting, and turnover forecasting all work together to support effective workforce planning. Each tool gives HR a different lens on talent: who is ready, who needs development, who is at risk of leaving, and where future opportunities may emerge. The tools you rely on will vary depending on the organization, the culture, and the type of work being done. But together, they create a more intentional and strategic approach to developing and sustaining a strong workforce.